Hey everybody, welcome to your introduction to the interactive notebook. I wanted to just give you guys a brief overview of what the iNotebook looks like, have this video up for anyone that needs to view it, any new students, or beginning of the year stuff. So when you get introduced to Mr. Davis's classroom, you have an understanding of exactly what I'm going to be expecting of you when it comes to note taking, where our activities are stored, etc., etc., etc. All right, so let's just go ahead and pull it up and take a look at what we're going to be doing with our interactive notebook. If I pull it up, you're going to see the very first thing that you have, which you should have this already, is the cover. The cover is pretty basic. Name at the top, period at the bottom, a square box in the middle of it that goes all the way around the whole thing. The reason why we have this is because it is going to be customizable for you. So each time we start a new unit, each time we fill this up and we need to start a new one, we are going to customize and decorate the front of this. It kind of serves as a preview activity to the unit, allows us to maybe take a look through the chapter, look at some artwork, or just generally give us a chance to be creative and make awesome looking iNotebooks. Pretty basic. The next thing we're going to take a look at actually is this page. This, when you open up your iNotebook, which you can go ahead and do now if you've never done that before, is you're going to see a couple different things. This is the table of contents. There should be a blank page right inside the cover on the left-hand side if you have it open, and this on the right-hand side. This is for you to keep yourself organized. You can see here there's a place for your name, a place for you to put your period, a place for you to put the chapter and topic that we're discussing, which is here, and also all of your left side pages, which you'll notice in a second are all blank, which is why that's what it says right here. And then everything else on the right hand side are all formatted for Cornell notes or C notes. At this point, you should be familiar with those because I know that you're doing them in earlier grades. So you should understand a little bit what Cornell notes are. I do them a little bit differently. Everyone does them a little bit differently. So we're going to go over that, and I'll have a dedicated C notes video for you as well that you can check out at a different time. So that covers taking a look at the table of contents. We'll keep that updated in class too, so you always have a chance to make sure that whatever we put in our iNotebook on the left, we can associate that with a page number, and then you can denote what notes you've taken and what pages they're on the right-hand side for your C Notes page. So if you flip the page one more time, you're going to notice on the left-hand side is a blank page, and on the right-hand side is this. I've pre-made these for you guys, C Notes pages, so you don't have to format pages for that. You don't have to pull out blank pieces of paper. It's just made for you, and that way it's also 3-hole punch. You can just keep it in your binder. Just keeps everything kind of all together that we're working on in class. You're going to notice that there is a place when we start a section of notes, there's a place for the topic, which I will always provide for you when we're doing lectures, video lectures. There's also obviously a place for the date you can see here for what day you're taking the notes. I'm always going to have essential questions for you to answer. The goal of the essential question is always to be able to answer it at the end of the notes that we're taking or the end of the lecture. So whatever I have for the essential question is what you are going to be learning about when we take the notes. There's our question and main ideas side, which is where we pose our questions. And then the right side is where all the bulk of the notes go. So when you're actually writing down information, you're always going to be just putting all of the bullet points and what I'm saying, what I tell you to write down when you're jotting notes down, it all goes down on this right-hand side over here. So it's pretty basic. That's going to be the essential layout of your entire interactive notebook. So like I said, the first cover, it looks like this. You flip open the page the first time, there should be a blank page on the left, and then on the right is this. This is your table of contents, and then every page after this is going to be a blank page on the left and a C Notes formatted page like this on the right. So that basically covers it. There'll be some more in-depth detailed videos about actually taking C Notes, so you can check those out, and that way if you're a little confused or you're new to the class and you don't know what C Notes are, you can go check that out. All right, thanks for listening, guys.